Today we are going to go over the new ebook funnel that we just launched on Pretty Dashboard. Now, if you don't know what funnels are, I'll just quickly kind of explain them. A funnel is essentially a mini website with one goal, one journey. So instead of a typical main website where you kind of hold all the information, all your contact information, all your photos, all your services, a funnel is going to be more of a focused website. So instead of going to a website and trying to find the ebook, you can just send people directly to your ebook funnel. And the experience of building out the funnel is exactly the same as the experience of building out your main website on Pretty Dashboard. So it looks no different. You do the exact same thing, except you can have multiple funnels depending on which plan you pick in Pretty Dashboard. And you can build out each of them separately, but they're still under this main platform. So you can even do native SEO for each individual funnel, and you can have its own domain name as well. You just go up here and connect your existing domain that you've purchased from GoDaddy or wherever else you like to purchase your domains. So with that being said, you can get really specific with your funnel. And so you're taking your customer on a journey, and in this specific example, you want them to purchase your ebook or download your free ebook. You don't want them to go anywhere else. So every step in this funnel is bringing them towards getting that ebook. So there's not going to be any buttons or links that bring them off to a different page. And that's the main priority of a funnel, is to bring them through a journey to get them to one specific goal. And if you haven't used Pretty Dashboard before, Pretty Dashboard is a platform to put your beauty business online and all in one place. It has a web builder, funnels, like I said, email, appointments, and so much more. You can even put your e-commerce store on there. And you can try Pretty Dash completely free for 2 weeks. All you have to do is enter your name and email. You do not have to put in a credit card. And you can use all of the features that Pretty Dashboard offers for 2 weeks completely free. And when you're ready to make your site live is when you start your subscription. So don't worry about ever getting charged, because essentially you don't put in your credit card in the first place. So there's no way. So if you want to try it, go ahead and head over to prettydash.co, click start now, and you can start your free trial for 2 weeks. And the ebook funnel that we're doing today is available to be used right now if you start your trial, and that's the funnel that you're wanting to use. But there's many other funnels, including online courses, webinars, and more coming down the pipeline. Okay, let's get building. So what we're first going to do, I'm already in the ebook funnel, but I just want to show you how you can add this funnel. So we're going to go up here to My Sites and Funnels, click Create a Funnel, and then choose the ebook funnel. And you can preview it and then click Select, and you will be brought to this page that I'm on right now. Okay, so we're on the home page. We're on the first page of the funnel, which is the sales page. And if you want to go to the funnel dashboard here, just click this little sidebar here, click funnels, and you can enter the funnel dashboard and see the steps and see all the other information such as analytics and all of that. But we'll just focus on building out the pages right now. So each of these steps are pages. So right now we're on the ebook sales page, and then it'll bring you to the thank you page, and then another step that you'll see as we go. So these are the steps, and these are how you can edit them. You can, change the URL, you can change the name, you can do SEO for each of the pages, and you can add more if you want. So we'll focus on the sales page right now. So as you can see, this is the sales page. It's telling you about the ebook, what they're going to learn, and then it's going to have you download it. So we'll start up at the top here. So I already like to get my free ebook because I'm going to not be selling the ebook. I'm going to make this free, but you can easily sell it if you want to, and I'll show you that in just a sec. But I'm going to change the name here just a little bit because I want to make this more branded. So I'm going to go ahead and call this the Client Creation Ebook. And then here we'll leave what you will learn. We don't need to change these. These are basically just your steps that you're gonna learn. So let them know like what the benefits are, what they're gonna get out of this, what their transformation is gonna be, and things like that. Now this picture I probably won't change either because I think it looks really good, but you can put your own photo in here. I created this on Canva actually, so I just used one of the mock-up images on Canva, used an image and made the text and everything in Canva, and then I just uploaded it here as an image. So you can easily just change the background of your column, or you could even add in just a regular image widget here and put in the picture. But for me, I just did it in the column. So I clicked up here into column settings and I changed that as the background. So you could choose any photo if you wanted to and put that in there. And then we're going to put a little text here that just says download now, just to keep them on the journey and keep them engaged and keep it a little interactive. So just change the headline a little bit, and then we'll actually change this video so you can see how that works. So I'm using YouTube for this, but you can use Vimeo if you have video hosting, or we actually like Spotlighter, and I'll have that link below because Spotlighter is an actually really great video hosting platform. It has a lot of features and it's really inexpensive. So if you want to use different video hosting platforms, or if you just want to use free videos, you can easily unlist your videos or just use public ones and put them from YouTube. So we'll change this video just so it looks a little different, and you can see how I upload videos. So we will copy that link. So all you have to do to get a video on your page is go over here to widgets, go scroll down to video, drag and drop that in there, and then go to the video settings, click edit video, and put in your video source. If you're using Vimeo or using Spotlighter, you can also put the embed code in here, and it will change the video and host it on here. So we'll change that video, and that's done. And then as far as the forms. So there's a few ways you can do forms, and I have a video that shows you how to download, send someone a file after they purchase something, which is essentially what's going to happen here because an ebook is just a PDF file. So in this case, I used a checkout form, but if you want to see how to do the other ways of file sending after someone fills out a form or someone purchases something, you can check out the video. I'll have it pop up in the corner and I'll have a link below. So go ahead and check that out. But today we're going to be doing the checkout method of delivering the ebook. So essentially, when you even if you make it free, when you make the product, and that's this test ebook, you're going to go into the settings of the product. Now I'll go ahead and show you that so you can see what that looks like. And in these settings, you're going to choose digital product, and you're going to upload your PDF here. So when someone downloads this, and since it is free, they're going to download it instead of purchase it. They're going to enter their name and email here and complete the order, and they'll automatically get sent that ebook link to their email. You can also set up a thank you page, which is actually one of the funnel steps here. So on this thank you page, you can also have the ebook download there for them. So they can just click it and download it. So you can use a regular form widget to do this as well and have it set up to send them an email with it. And you can see that in the video that I talked about, or you can just use a checkout box, which is right here, and then you add the product that you're giving away, or if you're selling it, you can also do that and they can purchase it and it'll be the same flow. They'll get sent the link to the book to download to their email as well, and they'll be brought to a thank you page. So you can do it free or you can do it paid, but I like using this checkout one just because it automatically sends them that email when they download it. There's a few more steps when you do the regular form, but it's really just user preference of building this. So if you want to use a form and not have all of this stuff, you can just do that, just have name, email, or even just email, and then set up kind of an automation to where they will get their ebook sent to them in their email. And again, like I said, you can watch that video below. And you'll see here in the settings, when they purchase this, the thank you page will be the next funnel step, which is the thank you page. So after they purchase this or they fill out the form, they will be brought to the thank you page. But before they get brought to the thank you page, they are going to be sold an upsell. Now, even if you're doing a free ebook, I still recommend doing some sort of upsell, whether it's a subscribe to something or you want them to buy something. So I made a little upsell page that is going to sell them a premium newsletter. So we'll change a few things on this page, and then I'll kind of talk about a few things so you know what's happening. So we'll kind of mess with this a little bit. So I'll kind of change a few things, and then we'll chat in just a sec. So I'm gonna add client building here and just replace that. A lot of this you can just put your information in, or you could change everything completely. So I just put a little logo here, and then this is the upsell widget. So since I put a checkout box on that page, you are able to add an upsell. If there was no checkout box, you wouldn't see this upsell bar here. But since I added the checkout instead of the form, I'm able to do this upsell, and you can add as many as you want. So after they purchase this one or not, they'll be brought to another one, another one, another one, another one, as many as you want to do. We're just doing one in this case, which is a premium newsletter subscription. So you put in the upsell widget that's right here, and when you go into the settings of this widget, you are going to add the product, which in this case is Test Premium Newsletter. It's a test, obviously, but you would put your product in here. It doesn't have to be a newsletter. It could be anything, or you could do another, ebook or something that's maybe $5, or another free one, just to keep people going on this flow and going into your world and through your journey. And so you can change a few of the settings here. You can add a decline link, which basically just brings them to the next step, which is the thank you page. And you can change the text on it if you want. You could say, like, for me, I'd probably say, no, I don't want this amazing newsletter that will slay my client building skills. And just something like that to kind of get them to be like, all right, maybe I should buy it. And the reason that we use this upsell downsell widget is so that when they've already filled out their information in that checkout box, or if they're buying something, their card information is already in there. So when they go to this page, and if they say yes, put us in your inbox, it will they won't have to enter all their information again. It'll just be a part of that same checkout, and it'll just add to it, and then it'll be finished and bring them to the next step, which is the thank you page. So you can go through here and change information here, like what they're gonna get as a subscriber. I kind of like how it is already. And then you can add past newsletters. So I made this little area that they could add you could add past newsletters. And so the way that I structured this is I just added a button widget, and then the link for this button widget is a pop-up. So you would go here to Pages, add a new pop-up, and link it into here. So the pop-ups that I chose are past newsletters. So when they click on one of them, you can add in information and put your past newsletter in here just so they can read it and see examples. And I added, as you see, I'm going to be adding the upsell widget all the way down the page. So that way, after they see these, they're like, oh my gosh, I want it. I'm going to click this and bring it to there. And it's still the same upsell information, the same newsletter, the same decline link. Obviously, you want to change this link. So let's change that and we'll move on. And then we have testimonials here. I'm not going to mess with this too much because I don't have any testimonials for this this test newsletter. So we'll move on. And then I added another upsell and downsell button. Now let's save this and move on to the next step, which is the thank you page. Let's head over to the next funnel step, which is the thank you page. And on the thank you page, it's pretty simple. It's just going to give them their next steps, which is download the ebook that they just purchased or got for free. And then if they subbed to the newsletter, you can bring them to their newsletter dashboard, which I'll show you in just a sec. Now, I do want to go over how they get to this newsletter dashboard, and how, if they did not purchase this dashboard, or if they did not purchase the newsletter subscription, then they won't be able to access this. So let's quickly go over that. Now we're going to go up here real quick to contacts. Now this is your CRM where all of your contact information is. Now we have another thing here, which is members. So when someone signs up to your website, they get put into a certain member group that you specify. Usually it's basic members, but you can also have multiple memberships. So when someone purchases something, they get put into a membership. and they're the only ones that can see the pages that you specify. So in this case, that page is going to be the newsletter dashboard. So if someone purchases that newsletter upsell, they're going to be put into newsletter subscribers. And so the next thing you want to do, once you create your membership, you're going to go over here to store. You're going to go back to your products, and we're going to go to the premium newsletter product that we created. And you're going to choose membership as the product type and add newsletter subscribers. So when you go to the builder now and you go back to the thank you page, they can click this newsletter dashboard and they'll be brought to the dashboard if they purchased it. And in order to make sure that that happens, you're going to go to this newsletter dashboard page, go to the settings, and make page access members only. And you're going to choose newsletter subscribers. So they're going to be the only ones that can access that page. So since you set it up in the store that when someone purchases that newsletter upsell, they get automatically put into that member group of premium subscribers. So when they click this button, it will bring them to the page if they purchase it. If they did not purchase it, it will bring them to a page that says log in. And even if they had a regular basic member account on your website, if they tried to log into this newsletter dashboard, it wouldn't work. So they have to purchase that upsell in order to get to this newsletter dashboard. Now the ebook is essentially just a file link. So you're going to click file, put in your ebook PDF file here, and when they click this, it'll automatically download. And as we said, it also automatically sends it to their email since we used the checkout form. So I think this thank you page looks great. I really just wanted to show you it so you could see how to set up the whole member thing. So when they do purchase that upsell, it automatically adds them to the member group of premium subscribers. And then when they click this button, it brings them to the next funnel step, which is the newsletter dashboard. And if they did purchase the newsletter upsell, they will be able to see the newsletter dashboard. So let's move on to the newsletter dashboard and see what that looks like. So we'll go back to the funnel settings and click on newsletter dashboard. Now, as you can see, it's just a cute little dashboard for your members that have purchased the premium upsell for the subscription for the newsletter. And so for this right here, if you want it to say welcome Stephen, all you have to do is go over here to settings, click personalization, and you can see all the available options here. So if you want it to show that, you're going to select this, copy the member first name, and put it in there. So when someone logs in and they're a member, it's going to say, you know, welcome Stephen or welcome Brittany, which is just super nice and kind of customized and makes people feel good. So that's why I do that. Then we just have a little announcement section here that you can add your information into. And I made other little buttons to show different things. You can change however you want because again, the dashboard is essentially just another page on the website and you can make it look however you want, put whatever information you want in here. So you could let them know like, hey, you're gonna get your emails come out this day or whatever. You can have a button to go to your private Facebook group for the newsletter subscribers. You could have this button here to read past newsletters. If you wanted to make a page that has the past newsletters in it, you could do that. And then, you know, here I just put check for this week's email and you put your iconic email subject here. And so they'll just know like, okay, I need to go check my email. You don't necessarily have to have a page for your past newsletters. You could just have them you could just use this dashboard essentially just to direct them to all the other places that they can get help from and just let them know like, hey, this is this week's email, go check it out. So however you want to set up the dashboard is up to you. If you even want a dashboard, you could even just completely negate that and not even have it on the thank you page and just have it so when they purchase the newsletter upsell, it automatically puts them into an email list. That way it's separated. So you could create an email list for only the people that purchased the newsletter subscription, and you can easily just select that when you're sending out email campaigns for this newsletter. So I'll quickly show you how to do that. So we're back at the builder. So let's go to the upsell page, and I'll show you how to do that. So we'll click on edit, and when you are in this editing for the premium newsletter. You want to go over here, connect email marketing, click select lists and create a list. So we could just say newsletter subs here. And so they'll automatically get put into that list when they purchase this newsletter upsell. So that way, when you want to send your emails to just those people, you go over here to email and automations and you go to list and subscribers, and now you have this newsletter sub list. So when someone purchases that upsell, it'll put them in this list and you can create campaigns and only target them and send them only send those people that newsletter that you have. All right, well, that's pretty much how you set up your ebook funnel. Now you can create your own. You could use the same steps as mine and just make every page look completely different, but I want to give you kind of the next steps that you want to take. So after you sign in, again, you're going to go up here to click add funnel, go to ebook funnels and select that, and you will be brought to this page and you can edit it to your heart's content. Then after you've built out all the pages and you've built out everything, make sure you go through each page and go into your checkout and into your links and make sure all of the settings that you want are correct and everything is connected and automated. You also want to make sure that in your products, you are making sure that for the test ebook, or for the ebook, it's a digital product that they can download. And then again, for the newsletter, you want it to be a membership product. So that way you can add them to that newsletter membership and they will be the only ones that can see the newsletter dashboard. And they also get put into your emails and automations. So like I said, you can use this ebook template right now. It's available in Pretty Dashboard. And if you want to try Pretty Dashboard, it is completely free for 2 weeks to build everything, use the features, and see how it goes. You don't have to enter a credit card ever, just your name and email. And when you're ready to make everything live, you can subscribe. And if you want to use 10% off for your plan, the code is YouTube, and it's also listed below in the description. If this helped you at all, or you want to keep seeing different funnel overviews and different tutorials for how to use Pretty Dashboard, make sure you subscribe, like, and do all of the YouTube things to keep up with this every week. We also go live every single Saturday and build a website completely from scratch, so that way you can see how to use Pretty Dashboard and all the features. So we go from start to finish every single Saturday. So I'll just stop talking now. It's time for you to get building, and I cannot wait to see what you build on Pretty Dash. Bye.